Hello internet world. Today we are going to learn arrays and functions using OCatch 8. OCatch 8 is a game made by me and it is very similar to the snake game. So let's get started. To move further, for making a game we need to know how our game should look like. And for that we are going to use array. We will name our array board. So as you can see, we have created an array of the name board, 10 cross 10 array, and in the front there is char, which means the data type is char. You can choose anything like int or any other, but for our purpose in this game making we would be using char. For moving further into the logic, we need to understand here how memory works. There are one-dimensional array and two-dimensional array. One-dimensional array are similar like this. It can go on and on according to how many memory you create, and this is how one-dimensional array works. So if you have created a array of 4, then your first box is this, second, third and 4, and memory creates according to how much you give the number for array. But two-dimensional array works in the form of matrix. It is more like this. Yeah, this is I know it is funny. This is a 3 cross 3 array, and we have created a 10 cross 10 array. So, and its naming is like array always starts from 0 0. Here it will start from 0 1 2 and 3. Here it is going to start from 0 0 1 and 0 2. As you can see, I'm having some difficulty, but this would be improved in later videos. Now since our row started first with 0, our second row is going to start from 1 1 0, and it goes on and on. So this is very important to know while building any logic using array. There is one more important function which will be a part of every game which we make, is int main. According to compiler, this would be the main parent function which the compiler always looks for. So whenever you make a C program, int main is one of the function which has to be included. Now see, as you can see, we have made our basic code of how our board should look like. I have started with a loop function as I want to move forward in this loop. I have to move forward in this loop. So I have created an I is equal to 0, which is going to move to 1 and 2, so on. You can also see an error. I don't know if it is clearly visible or not, because we haven't defined I and j. So we also need to define I and j. I would like to define I and j as char only. Okay, now so we are clear up with the error. Now moving on. Now we need to see how our board is looking. For that we are going to use a function which I will create later, but for now this is the logic. I am looping through my whole matrix. The I1 is looping through the row and the J1 is looping through the column, and I am printing my board value for each and every element of array. So let's run this. Now we will see how our board looks like, and so we have to first compile it and then run it. Aha! Yeah, so now it looks perfect. I have got a border and I have got my O in the center. The row borders are printed from this because the I is changing, which is the row one. and the column borders are changing because of this, because as the j is moving from 0 1 2 3, and I have fixed my eyes, so the first line is created and the bottom line it is 9, I value is 9, and the j is shifting through 1 2 3 4 like this. And similarly I have kept my board 3 4 is equal to O, so our main character is in the board. As we have to see our board many times, we will create a function for that. Whenever you have to do a task repeated times, then we create function for our ease. So I have created a function and I will shift the values what we have written the algorithm here. At this point I will request you to now think how the logic should work, how it is going to implement this, because now you have a basic framework of our game. You can modify it into your game, or just at least take some time to think the logic behind this. I believe you might definitely have thought the logic. Now let's move forward. So I have this as my first view of my board. So, but I want this to appear only at the start. So we need few flags, which I will explain you later. So we need one game over flag. Game flag in sense, just like for a train, there is a flag which says when the flag is on up, the train knows that it has to go, and when the flag is down, the train knows it has to stop. That's why we are calling it a flag. So I have a game over flag which will tell when the game is over. I have a start flag by which the compiler would know when the game has started, and the update flag when the program need to be updated is also required. So we have three main flags, I think, which can be used in any other game. Now we are creating a function void board. In this function we will write how our board will be performing all through the game. Okay, so I have got an error. Okay, now since we have taken board as our character, and so the names are clashing. The function name is also board, as you can see, and the char board also we have taken, so we need to change the name. So I believe we will keep it the board look. So now we do not have any error, and now we will keep moving. As you have seen that we have used this function to see how our board will look on the first appearance. So we want this only at the start of the time. So now we have created if start, means if the start variable is true, it will go inside it, and if the start variable is false, it won't. And we have just copy pasted what we have written in our int main function. Now this will work, and I also have to write start is equal to false. Now we'll create an input function. In this also we have done the same thing. I have decided what I want to do. When the first game is started, we have to first give them the rules. So now I think you might be becoming clear with O catch 8. So I have given my rules, like for write you have to press R, and up you can change according to you. And I have taken that function start. We won't be keeping the start is equal to false here. We would be keeping it here, and I will explain that later. Now let's take our input. We are taking in that char C we have created in the first line. Now we are at the last part, logic part, so bear with me. First we are going to need some variables which I have defined here. We are going to take these variables as char. As you can see, I have taken present ball x, past ball x, present ball y, and past ball x. This is going to represent our ball O, and my ball O's present position is 3 and 4. 3 roll and 4, as we did earlier, if you remember, like this. And for now the past position is also this, because the game is just going to start. So the present ball position for x and y, because we are thinking in terms of matrix. Now we have to bring in our character 8, but for that you need to understand one thing. The character 8 is not moving with respect to the user, it is moving randomly. The O character is moving with respect to the user. So first we will create a if, something like this. Whenever O catches 8, means when actually O catches 8, then we have to change the position of 8, and at that position O will be present, so this statement is required. So the past x and past y is the position of 8, and we have to put O back there. So whenever an update is there, first this condition will run. Here I am creating a logic of mine, you can create a logic of yours. Okay. So I have created two variables, and these two variables are going to tell where presently my 8 will be. Present x and present y are the x and y coordinates of my 8. As I have told you, I'll tell you the importance of random function. Here it is useful when you want to move 8 anywhere in the game, and you'll see its usefulness more when you will actually see the game running. And now we have to include our logic. My logic is, if present x is greater than 8 and present y is greater than 8, we have to continue and look for the next random number, because this 9 is here where we have made our borders, so I cannot let the random number to become 9. That's why I had to keep a condition that it has to continue, and if it is less than 8, then we can continue with making our 8. So our character 8 has been included, and I have done the present x and present y to back past x and past y, and I have created update false. So this will run only once until the logic will tell it to run again. And since we were in the while loop, so it will continue to look for a random number which is less than 8, and then finally when it finds numbers which are less than 8 for both x and y, it will break out of the loop. There is one more thing, either on the start this will run, and on the update this is going to run, but at the end there is a requirement to print the board file. So where our update if ends, here after that we will print show, because we want to see how our board is looking like. Now we will create our input logic. You can create your own input logic, as it is showing me that I have an error in this move, because we haven't yet created a move function. So I will create move. Now we are good to go. If you want to understand the logic, I will say consider this O as 3 and 4. If you consider it as 3 and 4, and you know while going from left to right the J is going to update, and while going from up to down I is going to update, then I have created the logic in the similar manner what I have described you. That's only what's written in this computer language, that the pass ball x and y position should become 0. The similar thing arises here, which arises in our board look format, that it should not be less than 1 or greater than 8, because if it becomes less than 1 or greater than 8, it will start to touch our boundaries. So that condition is required. If it happens, if the user who is typing left, right and up, down, if he tries to make it to the border, the present ball position should equal to the past ball position. For me, you can also make it a game over when he tries to touches the boundary. This is the condition of touching the boundary. Yeah, and when we took input we changed the present ball x or present ball y, and as we change that we have to put again with an O. This will shift it to the new location the user has given input to. And as we pressed left, so present ball x changed, and now present ball x and present ball y is same only. So now the new position of O has been decided, that is shifting one place left, and we have kept both of them as past ball x and y as we did in that board look. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I would request you to wait for the next one, in which we will show the final output and even troubleshootings what I have got in the video. Please subscribe and like my video so that I can make more and more video for you.